Hi there, Tracy Pierre with Hope for the Journey again. I wanted, the holidays are right around the corner. And so I thought it was the most opportune time to talk about how to make time, space, and privacy for therapy during the holidays. I like to lean into this with my clients ahead of time and start talking to them about, like, how are we going to handle the holidays, right? A lot of people travel, our schedules are different. It actually is for most therapists, it's one of the highest times for cancellations and reschedulings. And a lot of therapists will take some time off during the holidays, and that's fine. But if your therapist is working and you're not going out of state, or going out of state for 2 weeks is more likely, then there are some tricks that can allow you to go ahead and maintain your therapy schedule. And there's some benefits in that. One of the main benefits is that you don't lose your momentum, right? Like oftentimes what happens when clients take a break over the holidays is that when they're coming back, they have so much they have to catch the therapist up on, and they also sometimes start to kind of go back a few steps where maybe at the beginning it felt really anxiety provoking to think about going to therapy, and then you were just starting to it was getting easier and easier. Well, you have a break and all of a sudden now you're feeling anxious again, or have all these reasons going through your head about why you don't want to make it. It just shifts that momentum and it makes it really difficult. And then it's just one, if you do skip a week, it's one more break. It's just extending the amount of time that you're in pain and not in that place where you've met your treatment goals, you're feeling awesome, your life is changing, and you're feeling really excited about your future. That's where we want you to go. So we don't want to slow down that process if we can help it. So how do you make time, privacy, and space? So making time, the biggest thing is leaning in. So we're ahead of the holidays now. Think about, okay, maybe my therapist is going to be out, or I'm going to be out, or the holiday falls on a day that I normally have therapy. But can I reschedule? Can I have a conversation now with my clinician about when might be a good time to have that therapy session? So time can typically be answered by leaning in and kind of thinking creatively and rescheduling. Privacy. One of the best things for privacy is to have one of those noisemakers, like on your phone or something like that. You do need a room that you can shut off like this, but right outside, my kids are actually home right now, and you can't hear them, they can't hear us because I have a fan going outside. It's just a box fan. I've also used a little AM radio that I put on static. I've also used one of those sound machine apps on my phone, where it's either the sound of rain or maybe it's the white noise, but that really helps take care of privacy. You might also have to tell whoever is in your space to make sure that they know, don't interrupt from now until then. If you've got littles that are bound to do that, go ahead and get somebody else that's in charge of them to make sure that they protect your privacy and don't interrupt the time. And so then how do you find a space for it? Well, gosh, my clients have been super creative about this. I have done therapy sessions with clients when they're in the car, not driving. We don't want people to be thinking about emotional things, especially not doing EMDR while driving. You want to be able to pay attention to the session. But in a parked car outside, that can be totally good. In the garage. I've had clients that have done it in closet spaces. One of my favorite things to create some space for it is to actually go for a walk, right? So we do a phone session. I'm on the phone, my client's on the phone, and we're both walking while we're doing the session. It's awesome. You can go out into nature. You can find a really quiet spot. All you need to do is make sure that you have a space that feels safe enough and private enough for you, and block off that time, and you can keep your healing journey going and moving forward. I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much, and go out and do some good in the world today.